Alright guys, how's it going? Duncan C75, and here we are with the GMC1 and 2 videos. So we will check out the trade offers, whether we approved them or declined them, being from me or the other teams. So we're going to start off with GMC1, where my team is the Pittsburgh Penguins. Some of you guys have been asking me to delay the sim. I will not delay it. I said it would be Sunday morning. If the other GMs cannot come on time to play the games, no offense, but it's just too bad, you know. Just let me know which GMs are not playing their games often enough, and I will deal with them and I will kick them out if I have to, so we can get more active GMs. Guys, don't be GMs in my league just because, I'm on the Duncan's GM league, that's cool, and not play. There's no point in doing that, if you're not gonna play, I understand that you might want to be in my GMC league because it's Duncan, he's on YouTube, he has lots of subs and all that. I appreciate it, but if you're not gonna be active, I'd rather you be off and leave your space for someone who's actually gonna play. Alright guys, so anyways, let's open the mailbox and check out the offers we have right now for GMC1. So let's take here. We'll start off with the oldest one as we go into the newest one. Wow. I actually have 5 trade requests and 1 pending trade request. That's another thing, guys. When you do your trade offers, don't come back after messaging me. Oh, could you please delete this or delete that? When you do your trade offers, watch out what you do, okay? It's like, oh, I accidentally accepted it. Can you reject it? Can you decline it? No, you know what? I don't want to see any more of that. You guys, you have to be careful with your stuff. I get tons and tons of messages. I'm being flooded. I don't have the time for that, guys. You have to assume your own responsibility. You have to be careful of what you're doing. It is not up to me to do that, alright? I mean, doing these videos are time consuming sometimes, and those messages are time consuming. Trust me, they are. Alright, so here we go. Trade details. And here we have, let's see, come on, the hell, okay, Carolina, okay, big BJF, who do we have here, 4-star, 19 years old, 2-way, 3 years left, what's his value? They're pretty much the same, but I know that Bo Bennett, he's 20. What's the salary cap? Yeah. You know what? I'm going to stick to Bo Bennett. I mean, the offer is pretty even. There's like $5,000 difference between both of them. But I'll stick to Bo Bennett. So, unfortunately, I'm going to reject that one. Sorry, big BGF. I will decline it. Now here, Biggie 420. God, this guy... There's crazy amount of offers he can send. And no offense, bro, but Crosby is not for sale. You're not going to get Crosby. So anyways, let's check out the trade details. Here, Barcheesy, or like a Superman would call him. So it's Barchi. Evander Kane, I have no interest in him. How much? 6 years left in 1 way. Nah, not interested. I was interested in Bouwmeester, but nah, it's not going to work out. He wants Crosby. Cook, I like him as a third liner. He's amazing. I don't want to get rid of him. I was ready to get rid of Paul Martin for Jay Bouwmeester. I sent him an offer that he rejected. So, whatever. I mean, he is sending me first round draft choices, but the thing is that he looks like he can be a playoff team. So, if he gets, if I get his first round draft choices, we're talking about anywhere between 16th and 30th. Overall pick. I want to get at least a top 5. If I'm going to get draft choices, first round draft choices, I will accept them if I see that they're teams that are in rebuild mode or whatever that I don't think will make the playoffs. So because of that, I will reject the offer. Crosby, no. He's going nowhere. I was trying to trade him at one point, but then I thought he was like injury prone, and so far he's been lasting my season. He hasn't been injured once, maybe one period, but that's it. So because of that, Crosby's going nowhere. If you want Crosby, man, you're going to have to give me a lot. Way more than that. I mean, on top of that, he was asking for Martin and Yeah, anyways, whatever. The point being is Crosby's not going anywhere. Here's another one. View trade details. Once again, Crosby, Cook. No way. I'm not touching Cook. Barch, no. He took out Paul Martin, but no, I'm not interested. What is Barchi? He's a 4.5, which is good at 20 years old. Evander Kane also 21 years old. They're young, but it's not left wingers I need. I think I'm in more of an urgent need of right wingers. So unfortunately, this is not going to go through. So what about the cap? 4.2. Well, yeah, no, 4.5. Anyways, in any case, like I said, Crosby is going nowhere. So the trade details, let's see. Decline. Here we go. Now, I got rid of the Nashville Predators, and because of that, I cannot accept. I will view the trade details, but if there's not an active GM, I will not accept any offers. So, unfortunately, this will not go through. GM name is a CPU, so when there is a CPU, offer does not go through, unfortunately. You only can do it when there is an active GM. So that will be declined. That will be rejected. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Big E420 again. View trade details. I'm sure Crosby's involved. See now, he took off Martin. He put Barchi, Boomister. He took out Kane. He's giving me a first-round draft choice in 2013. And the fuck? What are those guys? Spieloff and Brossois. Potential looks okay, but nah, I'm sorry. Hell no. No way. For Crosby? Fuck no. So I'm going to decline it. And last but not least, another trade offer from Sheer9. Give you the trade details. And he wants James Neal. He also wants McIntyre and Vitali. Those are guys that are a bit older. They're like 32. Yeah, 32 and 27. Potential 2.5 stars. Here, Ryan, 3.5. 3.5 here, another 3.5. 21, 20, and 21 years old. Nah, not really interested. Toronto's first round pick is not bad. I don't think they're a playoff team right now, but still, I'm holding on to Neal. He's a goal scorer for my team. So I'm going to have to skip on that. You guys are going to say, like, man, he's hard. Hey, listen, it's my team. I'm not going to trade Neal for at any price. I mean, that was a good offer, but just didn't like the players I was getting. The draft picks were interesting, but the players, nah. So I'm going to decline that, unfortunately. All right, guys, so that was it in the mailbox. That was it for the trade offers and all of that. So now I'm going to sim the games, and I'll be right back with standings and league leaders. All right, guys, so hang in there. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so the schedule is ready for the next period, December 1st to the 14th. And now we are going to take a look at, let's see what we have here. Transactions, box scores. Let's move on. Here we go. Western Conference. Division leaders, Minnesota, San Jose, and Columbus. Followed by Vancouver, Anaheim, St. Louis, Chicago, and Nashville. Those are the teams that would make the playoffs as of now if the season was to end. The last is Colorado, but it's a team in a rebuild. I faced him. He's one of my teammates in ESHL. He beat me, actually. He's got a good team. He played better than me. So yeah, that's for the Western Conference. For Eastern Conference, let's see, Ottawa, Philadelphia, and Carolina all leading the divisions, followed by the Rangers, the Bruins, the Buffalo Sabres, the Jets, the Devils. Ottawa still on top of the league. Montreal in dead last in the Eastern Conference, and my team is there in the 11th position. And it is very tight for a playoff spot between the 6th place and 13th and 12th place. There's only 5 points separating teams. Now I will get into. Hold on a sec. Before I actually go into individual leaders, come on, let me press start. I'll go check here. Hold on a sec. Stat Central. We will look into team standings division-wise, so you guys can see what is going on. Let's see. So Minnesota Wild first in their division, 16-5-2. Canucks have a pretty good record themselves. They're 3 points behind. Here, the San Jose Sharks are first place with 1 game in hand, 4 points ahead of Anaheim. Here we have Columbus leading the way, although St. Louis has 1 game in hand and Chicago has won 22 games. They still have a long ways to catch up to Columbus. In the Eastern Conference, Carolina is in first, but Winnipeg has 4 games in hand, so they could catch up and overtake Carolina. Then we have Philadelphia here with 32 points. Rangers 5 points behind. This is the division I'm in, and it is going to be a long way before I come back up. But I remember at one point I think I was 2-8, and now I'm 10-13. So I'm climbing there. I'm getting there slowly but surely. And here Ottawa in first. They have the best record in the league, 17-2-3, 37 points, a 10-point lead over Boston. So that's what it looks like. All right, so let's get back to individual leaders. We were at the point where we're going to look at the points leaders. All right, come on, hurry up. This takes forever. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so here we go. Goal points leaders: Claude Giroux, 37 points, followed by Rick Nash and Scott Hartnell. Giroux has a good lead. A good lead. And then we have Parise, Van Riemsdyk, Kane, Havlat, Getzlaf, and Couture. Next, goals leaders. I'm guessing that Giroux is still in the lead with 24, followed by JVR, Parise, and then Kane, Datsuk, Kovalchuk, Marleau, Couture, and Hartnell. So those are the goal leaders. Now we are going to look at some goal league stats. Wins: Pekka 17, Backstrom 16, Brizgalov 16, followed by Niemi, Hiller, Lundqvist, Neuwirth, Luongo, and Reimer. Next we have save percentages. Brizgalov 929, Pavlich 925, Rask 923, followed by Dubnyk, Ward, Howard, Niemi, Miller, and Anderson. And last but not least, the goals against average. Brizgalov 1.49, pretty good. James Reimer 1.58 and Pavlich 1.85, followed by Backstrom, Rene, Rask, Niemi, Hiller, and Miller. So that's it for GMC1 this week. So guys, a new week is starting. A new period is starting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 games. So I say that next simulation will be Wednesday at midnight, Wednesday going to Thursday. So you guys have a few days to complete your games. And I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Every Wednesday to Thursdays and every Saturdays to Sundays are going to be Sundays. I don't care what reasons you have for being there or not being there. If you can't be there, either you let the CPU, I let simulation do the games for you, or you put yourself CPU playable. Mind you, if you let yourself being CPU playable, some of your teams might get routed. Like I played a team that was CPU and I won 9-2, and I know that in the other league, my Columbus Blue Jackets, I know they're not the best team, but I let them being CPU played, and they lost 10-0. So you can get some huge scores, and that can kill your defensive stats. Alright guys, so you decide what you want to do. It's your personal choice. I know it's not everyone's favorite choice, because the people that want to play you and can't just don't like the fact that it's the computer that is going to decide who's going to win, when they could actually CPU play you, but they also could kill you. In any case, that's it for GMC1. I'll take a pause here. I'll be right. You guys are not even going to see that pause, but I'm going to take a pause here to go to GMC2 and continue this video. Alright guys, so hang in there. I'll be right there with GMC2. Alright guys, so here we are with GMC2. Now, I think that here there's still a gym position available. If I'm not mistaken, it's the New Jersey Devils. So if anyone is interested, first come, first serve. Whoever sends the joiner request will get the position. I take the first one. So New Jersey GM is available. Now, let's take a look at the offers. There's quite a few of them. Now, you guys are going to have to realize that when I do these updates for GMC1 and GMC2, they are going to be long videos. Alright, guys? So, here we go. Start with the first one. Trade details here. Now, it's not because I'm GM of the Columbus Blue Jackets that I will let anything go. I mean, trade offers have to be decent, and if they aren't, I will reject them. So here we are. The guy wants Derek Brassard and what the hell? Cody Golubeuf. What the fuck? And he's sending me top prospect Derek Pouliot. I know he's a 4.5 if I'm not mistaken. Penguins. Tanner Glass. His 3rd, 5th, and 6th round draft. Well, you know, it is interesting. But I need some players on my team. Brassard is a big hit on the salary. And my salary would actually, I'd have more money, but Brassard is not a bad player overall, you know. You know what, I'm tempted because of Pouliot, but at the same time, yeah. Columbus, we have to think of the future, I know, but not to the extent of getting rid of Brassard. He's 25 years old only. And, Tanner Glass. Nah, not really interested. The draft choices are, well, the guy, if he plays with Pittsburgh and he plays well, nah, I'm going to have to reject it. I'm going to decline that offer. So, sorry. Declined. Alright, next. Another trade request. Let's check out the trade details. Nick Foligno, once again, an important asset in my team. He might only be 3.5 stars, but he's pretty good. He's giving me in return Ryan Smith, who is mostly going to retire at the end of the year, or another 1 or 2. Tobias Ryder, wow. 2nd draft pick, not bad, but you know what? I'm going to stick to Nick Foligno. Sorry, I'm going to have to decline that offer. I don't want a guy who is about to retire. There's leadership and all that, but nah, I'm going to decline it, sorry. Alright, now we have 2 pending trade requests. Let's check out the trade details. So, between the Avalanche and the Kings, Eric Johnson and Paul Stastny, and Colorado's 1st draft pick in 2014 for Simon Gagné, Mark Richards, and Slava Voinov. Interesting trade, so I will go ahead and approve it. Next, we have the same guy here, Av, who sent me a request before. He has one here. Let's see, between who and who. Okay, between the Penguins, and the Sabres. Paul Martin for Jordan Leopold, and I think it's TJ Brennan. So, yeah. I'll go right ahead and approve that. Pretty even trade. Alright, so I will approve it. Next, I have Terabat7, who sent me a trade request. Let's check out the details. Antoine Roussel, what the hell is he? 2.5. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in 2016. Are you shitting me? For Dubinsky? Hell no. You're not getting Dubinsky. 2016? Fuck. Hey, by the time NHL 13 is gone and NHL 14 is going to be there, we won't even make it to 2016. Don't want to disappoint you, but no, that's not going to work. You would put it 2014, maybe worst case scenario 2015. I was fine, but we're not gonna make it all the way to 2016. In NHL 14, when I start GM Connected, if it sticks around, then fine, okay, you know. But in any case, I'll have to decline that. Sorry, that's ridiculous. Bowie Hockey 12 sending me an offer. Let's see what's up here. Another one that wants Dubinsky. Okay, bro. Seriously? First of all, it's not league approved. Honestly, I'm trying to understand this one and I don't see. Look at that. 3 stars. 19 years old. And a 5th round choice for Dubinsky. No comments. Seriously, but the only thing I'll say is, do you know your hockey? Don't know, no disrespect, but what the fuck was that? So I will, decline that, whatever that was. Alright, TTF 2000, let's check out the details. I still can't get over the trade, what the hell was that? Alright, Evgeny Malkin and Tangradi for John Tavares, Matt Molson, and Josh Bailey. Interesting offer between the Islanders and the Penguins. So I'd take Tavares anytime, but not second to Crosby, you know. But anyways, that's your choice. Me, John Tavares is a number 1 anytime, although Crosby is better. But in any case, John Tavares is a franchise player. And you don't put a franchise player as your second centerman, but you know, he might put him on the first line as a winger. In any case, I will approve it. And Evgeny Malkin is becoming obviously the franchise player for the New York Islanders. And we have Bowie Hockey 12. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna ask me now? Is that the same guy? Fedor Teutin. And what do you have in return here? Nick Crawford and Tim Brennan. TJ Brennan. What the fuck? I know Teutin is pricey, but he's a very reliable defenseman, and he's got 6 years left at that salary. So you know what? He is not that huge defenseman, but he's still a top 4. And he will remain a top 4 until 35 years old. So in here I'm getting... Wow. Nah. Nothing interesting here. Sorry. I'll stick to Teutin. So that I will decline. And last but not least, Augsburg 21. Let's check out the details. Mike Ribeiro and Washington's 3rd round draft choice for Dubinsky. Now, no offense, Ribeiro is good. He's very skillful. He's at 4 stars, fully developed. He won't go any higher. Dubinsky still has a chance to go higher. Dubinsky's cost a bit less, and he is only 26. He's got 3 years left. Ribeiro's 32. He's got 1 year left. I know that he's not going to ask for more. He is going to go down in salary, but he is 32. So because of that, I would have expected maybe like, honestly, a 2nd and a 3rd round draft choice, you know. But not maybe even more, you know. A 2nd and 2/3 or 2 seconds and a 3rd, honestly, for Dubinsky. In any case, it's a no-go. No way. I like Ribeiro, but I'm going to decline it. Alright, so that was it for the inbox. So now we're going to go to the simulation part. And I think there is going to be a lot in this one because I think it's taking a bit more time for it to develop. In any case, I will advance the schedule period. So give me a few seconds. I'll be right back, and we'll check out the league leaders. All right, guys. All right, guys. So yeah, simulating is over. Minnesota had not played a single game, and they're 5-0. Nice simulation there. All right. That's one thing. Like I said in GMC1, if you're not going to be an active GM, I will kick you out. I want people to let me know which GMs are active and are not, and I will deal with that. All right. So let's see. Team transactions. All right. Western Conference, Minnesota Wild leading the way. I am all the way in last. I only was able to play 1 or 2 games, if I'm not mistaken. So Minnesota, San Jose, St. Louis leading the way in their divisions, followed by Vancouver, Detroit, Calgary, Chicago, and Edmonton, but it's still very, very early in the season. Here we have Carolina, Ottawa, and Philadelphia leading, followed by Washington, Pittsburgh, Tampa, New Jersey, and Boston. And I will check out the divisions right away. It's still too early for that. Let's see. Give me a sec. All right. Ovechkin, 12 points. Crosby, 10. Spezza, 9. Followed by Verbata, Backstrom, Jokinen, Perron, Neal, and Steen. Next we have goal leaders: Ovechkin, followed by Perron, Sharp, Neal, Crosby, Jokinen, Hamhuis, Gagne, and Datsuk. Next, goalie wins: Ward, Backstrom, Howard, Fleury, Neuwirth, Niemi, Brizgalov, Luongo, and Anderson. Next, we have save percentage. Backstrom at 962, Lepnin at 943, Miller at 940, followed by Kipper, Brizgalov, Smith, Ward, Anderson, and Clemenson. And last but not least, the goals against average. Backstrom at 1.00, Ward at 1.31, Lou at 1.54, followed by Briz, Miller, Smith, Neuwirth, Halleck, and Kipper. So that's it for GMC2. You guys have until Wednesday night midnight, Wednesday to Thursday, to complete your games. So guys, that was it. GMC2. That's it for GMC. It might be a long video, but it will be like that every week, every time I do an episode. So if there's some changes you guys want me to do, just let me know so I can make the video shorter, or if there's some other things you want to see, if there's some things you want me to cut out of the video. So far I haven't had any complaints, so I think I'm doing the right thing. But if you want to, I'm still open to, feedback, your opinion and suggestions, alright guys? So that's it. No, yeah. That's it for GMC, guys. GMC1 and 2. Duncan C75 signing out, saying thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and like my videos. Check out my Facebook page, like it, and follow me on Twitter. Alright, guys? So good morning to all of you. We moved to the time forward. Days are going to be longer. So don't stay in all day playing PlayStation. Take advantage of the beautiful temperature if it's nice. Days are longer. Playing hockey outside. Just, don't only stick to your PlayStation. Keep active, play a bit outside. It won't kill you, alright guys? So have a nice day, and I'm going to follow this with a video for channel information. I will give out some information for some of the subs that have, some of the newer subs I've had over the last several weeks, so they know exactly how my channel works out, because they're asking questions which I already answered to in some of my first videos when I started my YouTube channel. Alright, so that's it. I'm out of here, and I'll catch you later. Alright guys, have a nice day. Take care. Bye.